Greetings YouTube, Joe here with Culination Media, and welcome back to another episode of Metroid Prime. This is episode number 17, and in the last episode, we made it to whatever this new region of Phendrana is called. I called it Phendrana Beyond because it just seemed right. But anyway, finally on the map here, they're going to show us where we need to be headed. It's a room called the Gravity Chamber, and our map is saying that it's detected unusual gravity pulses from the area, so that's what we're aiming for. That's where our suit upgrade is going to be, and strangely enough, we don't really have to fight anyone for it, and I'm particularly talking about a boss fight. There is none, so it's kind of sort of a freebie. It's just a little bit of a maze to get there. So anyway, we're gonna figure this out. So first things first, here we have these flying space pirates, which are always lots of fun. And I can't wait till I get the plasma beam because that kills them even faster than the ice beam does. The problem with the ice beam is that it just fires so slowly that when they move around and strafe from side to side, it's just nearly impossible to hit them. It takes quite a long time. And, oh, it appears as though I am going the wrong way because I was just in Phendrana's edge, and that's where I'm supposed to be. I don't know why I turned around. My bad. I'm going crazy. I'm still a little bit rusty. Anyway, let's see here. Oh yeah, I just wanted to show you this. Up here, there's another whole section of this room that we can't get to at this point, and I believe there's an artifact up there, but we're going to be doing that later because we need the X-ray visor. We also need, whatchamacallit, the grapple beam. We don't have that, so we're going to go into the water instead. Gel Zap, aquatic predator made of electrically bound skeletal halves. Fantastic. The Gel Zap's brain is located in the upper half of its body, while the heart and digestive tract occupy the lower half. That makes sense. Linked only by electrical impulses, the two halves somehow function effectively, enough to launch the Gel Zap to the top of Talon 4's aquatic food chain. Okay, so these things are kind of annoying. You kind of need to get close to them so that they open up the two sections of their body, because the only vulnerable point that you can shoot them at is their center, like so. Another easy way to kill them is when they open up their center is to freeze them with an ice beam shot. That will also do the trick, but they're not that difficult. They're not mobile, so they're not really going to do a whole lot of damage to you unless you accidentally fall on them or touch them or something like that. Anyway, we'll get rid of these Bamus with our wave beam, and we should be almost there, I'm thinking. Alright, Hunter Cave. So there's 3 exits here. We're going to be wanting to take one that's on the right because that will lead us to where we want to go. First things first, there's 3 stalactites around the room that you can shoot with missiles, and they will then fall, and you can hear they're killing gel zaps in the water, so that's cool too. And that will pretty much open the way for you to get where you need to go here. So instead of falling into the water, I'm just going to jump across these, and apparently I am going to fall into the water. I don't know what the hell that was. It must have been one of those, whatchamacallits. Why can't I think of any of the names today? The little invisible sonic bats. Oh crap, I hate not having the new suit upgrade. It is painful to walk through water and jump. And we don't have the X-ray visor. It was one of those sonic bat things, and I can't remember the name. They're not shriek bats because those are the visible kind. I don't know. You're just going to have to avoid them and get lucky there because it's very difficult to kill them without the X-ray visor to follow them. So we're just going to go through that door on the right there, and yes, this will lead us from the lake tunnel right into the gravity chamber. And unfortunately, a good portion of the gravity chamber, if not like 90% of it, is underwater, which means that we're going to be moving in slow motion. Alright, what do we have here? New creature. Aqua Reaper, powerful aquatic tentacle, part of a submerged organism. Similar in nature to the surface-based Reaper Vine, the Aqua Reaper has adapted to a liquid environment. You don't say. It shares the poor vision of its rock-dwelling cousin, relying on a crude sonar sense to seek prey. Unhindered by water, the Aqua Reaper has considerable speed and strength. Okay, and one thing about the Aqua Reaper is I don't believe you can kill it. You can just shoot it to make it go away for a little while, and there's not much else you can do. One thing I haven't tried is freezing it, so I think I'm going to try that right now and see what happens if you freeze it and then shoot it with a missile. Oh god. This could take a while. Oh, never mind. Nope, apparently you can't kill them. It just makes them go back into their little hole for a while. So basically, just shoot them and run away. Alright, so I don't know which way I'm supposed to be going here. I don't feel like I've been over here, so we're in good shape. It looks like. Yeah, more Aqua Reapers. And oh, what is that? Only half scan and full scan. There we go. Gravity suit. That's what we came for. So we are headed in the right direction. What the hell was I shooting down there? Oh, a gel zap. I already am annoyed with these things. We're going to be seeing many more of them. Oh well. Get up there, Samus. You can do it. Thank you. And it is time for another suit animation. And yeah, this suit is actually pretty cool. It doesn't really do a whole lot for you as far as upgrading your defense or anything like that. The main feature of this new suit is, well, of course, the color. But as far as usefulness goes, it allows you to move unhindered in water, any water. So you'll be able to jump like you normally would above water and reach new places, and you'll be able to move a lot faster as well. So that part's kind of cool, especially if you get stuck battling anything underwater. You don't want to be moving in slow motion, because moving in slow motion never wins you fights, ever. And it's a pretty cool blue color, I have to say. It's not too shabby. It's pretty stylish. It's not as cool as the final suit upgrade that we're going to be getting pretty much at the end of the game. But it'll do. It's better than the Varia suit. I'm not a big fan of that coloring. I think it's kind of boring. Okay, so another thing to note is that there is an artifact in this room as well. And we cannot get it at this point because we need the plasma beam. But it is above water, and if we just followed this path past the door there, we would be able to get over there. But I don't want to mess with that because, like I said, you need the plasma beam. So we will be back later on. So I believe that's all I wanted to do here in Phendrana. Well, no, we have to get a couple of missile expansions. So we're going to do that in the research section of the lab, and then we'll head off to Magmoor Caverns. Alright, so we are in Research Lab Aether, and after you kill all the space pirates, you can jump up on this little thing, and you could have gotten this, and by you I mean me. I could have gotten this a long time ago, because I've been past this room 3 or 4 times already, and you don't need any special upgrades or anything, except to have the Morph Ball, which is required at this point anyway. So I could have gotten this a long time ago, and I just kept forgetting about it, but I finally remembered it when we were getting the gravity suit, so there you go. Alright, we are in Research Lab Hydra, basically just the other lab. The room is almost identical, and there's a missile expansion in here as well. If you scan this little thing by the computers, it says that there is a casing of cordite that appears weak, so cordite is broken by super missiles, so blow it up. And there you have it, another missile expansion. Wasn't that fun? Alright, we are back in Magmoor Caverns. It's been a while since we've been here. And I want to grab an artifact that is here. And we are in the shore tunnel. Just so you get an idea of where we are. We're heading to the fiery shores. We can actually get something in this room later on, but we need something that can destroy Bendesium. That's going to be the power bomb, which we don't have yet. So yes, in case you haven't figured it out yet, Metroid games are a lot of backtracking. In fact, it's even worse in the second game specifically. So now that we have the ice beam, we can also freeze these flamethrower things, so that's cool. But yeah, you can also avoid them in a lot of cases, so I wouldn't always worry about it. So, we'll use the Ice Beam to blow up the Magmoor, and we're going to be headed for this little hole here. And, yeah, get up there. Let me kill this thing first. No, no. Stupid Tricelops. Damn you. Wanted to correct myself here also. We are going to be getting an artifact, but that's not what I'm getting at this very second. There is also a missile expansion that I want to grab while we're here. So I'm going to do that first, and it's here in the Fiery Shores. This is something else that I could have gotten quite a long time ago, but I just never got around to it for whatever reason. But sometimes backtracking is a little bit easier. I don't know why, but for me, it helps me stay organized a little bit more than getting it as I go and then forgetting which ones I didn't get. So anyway, there you have it. There's the missile expansion. And now we'll head off to get the artifact. Okay, so as it turns out, it's actually easier to get to the artifact that I wanted to get to by going through Chozo Ruins. So there's actually something I want to pick up while we're here at the Chozo Ruins. So we're going to do that first and then head back through Magmoor Caverns. A little out of order, I guess, or strange, but we're going to go back to the room where we got the Wave Buster, and that wasn't that long ago, I don't think. But anywho, it's pretty easy to get to. You just need the Spider Ball and the Boost Ball. And we're not going to be climbing the tower or anything. We're just going to jump in the water because now we have the gravity suit and we can enter this little chamber here and finally make this jump up onto the ledge. And there's a door in the ceiling which we can jump through to reach a Chozo Artifact. And we really need to get cracking on collecting these things because I think maybe we have 2 at this point, or 3, something like that. And yeah, there's 12, so we need to get moving. Yeah, a whopping 2. We're going to go get the 3rd in a second here. We're going to head back out to Magmoor Caverns. So actually, let's go do that right now. Okay, we are at the Lava Lake in Magmoor Caverns. Just to give you a idea of where we are here. We're going to blow up the Magmoor, and you're going to want to get rid of the really annoying puffers as well. So you're going to want to jump onto this platform here. It's the easiest as far as vantage points go. Get rid of the other Magmoor as well, because he's just annoying like that. It's always fun to blow his head off. So as you can see, this pillar doesn't have any scan data or anything. If you have the X-ray visor, you'll be able to see through it. But just take my word for it, then shoot a super missile right at it. It'll blow up the middle portion of the pillar, and you can pick up a Chozo Artifact. And this one is the Artifact of Nature. So we are up to 3 out of 12. So we are a whopping 1/4 of the way there. Isn't that just fantastic? I'm so excited. Well, it appears as though we're getting attacked by Chozo ghosts here, which I forgot were in this room. By the way, we're in the Elder's room of the Chozo room, with the statue and all that stuff. We've been here at least once or twice before, but apparently every time you come back afterwards, you have to fight the Chozo ghosts, and I forgot about that. These things are so much easier once you get the X-ray visors because you can track them as they go in and out of the dimensions. Makes it just so much easier to track them and kill them. Anywho, once you get rid of those, there's 3, but I don't even know if I showed all of them. But anyway, what we're here for is this little doohickey. Hall of the Elders is the name of the room, by the way. I just thought I would show you that. Not to be confused with the Chapel of the Elders from the Phendrana region, which also has a Chozo artifact, by the way. So, use the Ice Beam that we have now to open up a new path in the room. And that'll turn the little Morph Ball slot in the floor over. And now we can just go jump in the Elder's hands. There we go. Oh, that didn't work out well. Crap. No. Go. Grab my balls, you stupid elder. Thank you. Wow. I never thought I would be that bad at that. never mind. Just forget that that just happened. And, yeah, here we are. And we're in this little secret room here, and we get an energy tank for our troubles, which is always useful. And we still have quite a few energy tanks left to grab, but every little bit counts. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. We made some good progress in this for once, and hopefully we'll continue that into the next episode. But stay tuned for episode number 18. Game on!